Hello and welcome to Hank Games Without Hank. My name is John Green. I'm the coach of the Swindon Town Swoodly Poopers. Our star players are John Green and John Green. They're married to each other. One of them used to be John Bennett. And today we are in the Euro League. And today I'm going to talk about Euro 2012, which teams I'm supporting, which teams I think will win, and which teams I'm not going to support, why I support the teams I support. We're playing a team with a guy who's named Ferrari. Anyway, Danica's here. Say hi, Danica. You probably couldn't hear that, but anyway, she's here. She's going to remind me of which of all the teams in case I forget, with a team or something. So, but let's just do it in alphabetical order. We'll go through. But first, I guess I need to tell you how I choose which teams to support. There's a few factors. Obviously, like anybody, I love an underdog. Secondarily, I am of Irish descent, so that biases me a little bit toward Ireland. But mostly I choose which teams to support in these competitions. By the way, we're starting D. McGoldrylocks today because other John Green is tired, and it's the Euro League. So anyway, I mostly choose what teams to pick based on how much they have supported my work over the years. So traditionally, for instance, I've never been published in. I was never until The Fault in Our Stars. The Fault in Our Stars is. I'm here with Mr. Henry Green, by the way. You might be able to hear him in the distance. The Fault in Our Stars is being published in like 35 languages, which is great, but it has also like made my job a little bit more difficult. You're 40? Wow, that's very impressive, bud. He's counting by 20s, but he can't count by ones. So no. Oh, no. What great keeping by Ricardo Bunsen-Berna. Henry, did you see that stop by Ricardo Bunsen-Berna? So anyway, I basically choose which teams to like based on how many of my books they've published, whether they were well received and well translated, etc. Let's start with Belgium. Oh, sorry, Belgium. You didn't get into Euro 2012. Okay, what's first, Danica? Croatia. The Fault in Our Stars is coming out in Croatian. I'm very excited about that. Obviously, you can't really blame Croatia for not publishing my previous work because it's a relatively small country in terms of population, and so, they can't publish everything. And they're a bit of an underdog. That said, not in my top 10. Anyway, I wish you well, Croatia. You have, I believe, Luka Modric, great player. Really, really charming guy. You beat the crap out of Ireland yesterday, so congrats on that. Okay, what's next, Danica? Czech Republic. Okay, so the Czech Republic, two of my books have been published in Czech, but they're only publishing Looking for Alaska because they wanted to publish The Fault in Our Stars, and they were like, well, maybe we should introduce his other work as well. So, they're a little bit late. You're a little bit late to the party, Czech Republic. Nothing personal. Again, not a huge population, I understand that, but yeah, I'm just being honest with you. Not in my top 10. I have to say I don't think the Czech Republic is going to have a great Euro 2012. I might be wrong, certainly, but I'm not picking them to get out of the group. I would pick Croatia to get out of its group at this point. Oh wait, Spain's in that group? Yeah, maybe not. All right, what's next? Denmark, which beat my beloved Holland. Holland is my favorite team because, I'm a little bit Peter Van Houten-y. And what's that? Oh, you won? Henry is playing foosball against himself, and he only wins. He wins every time. There's McGoldrick. Look at him. So strong. He's big and he's strong, and he just got us a corner kick. Can we bring up Boots Wellington, please? Thank you. Wellington. Oh. Oh, double O. I thought I had enough space there, Henry. Oh, Henry, we're better than this. We're not playing well. So, yeah, Denmark. I would have picked Denmark to be the weakest team in the so-called group of death. But, geez, they beat Holland. I still don't think they're going to get out of the group. My first book was published in Danish, Godem om Alaska. He said, mispronouncing Danish, but nothing since. And Denmark, obviously a small country. I think The Fault in Our Stars is coming out there. So they're not in my top 10, but look, if they get to the quarterfinal, oh my God, what a goal. I can't even be mad at you about that because it involved a bicycle kick. That's the first bicycle kick in the history of Swindon Town Swoodly Poopers. So I guess that's good. I mean, I wish it had been me, but that was a great header. And then what? I mean, you know, full points. Full points to you, Bessie Task JK. Just kidding. So, yeah, Denmark beating Holland. That was really frustrating. I believe Christian Eriksen plays for Denmark. He's awesome. So that's something. Yeah, if they get to if they get out of the group, I'm gonna definitely support them. But I don't think they're gonna get out of the. I still don't think they're gonna get out of the group. I still think it's gonna be. Wow, just a fingertip save there. We could be down 2-0. I still think Germany. Germany will win the group and Holland will finish second. Although, I don't know. Who knows at this point? It's obviously, you know. Anyway, it was a very disappointing result for me. All right, what's next? England. Well, let me tell you a story about England. All of my books have been published in England, but it's easy to publish them there because they're already written in English, so there's no translation cost or anything like that. And, you know, they haven't, to be frank, they haven't always been published well. But that has started to change dramatically. Like, the English publisher of Looking for Alaska has done a lot in the last year or two to get that book to a broad British readership, which I really appreciate. And The Fault in Our Stars and Will Grayson are coming out with Penguin in the UK, which I'm really, really excited about. And Penguin have been nothing but supportive, and like they've been ridiculous and amazing. And I think they're going to bring me in January or at some point to go on tour in the UK, which is going to be awesome. And so, and plus, I like and know a lot of British soccer players because I'm a longtime Liverpool supporter. So, you know, Steven Gerrard. It's got to be a foul. By what definition is that tackle from behind not a foul? That was very disappointing. McGoldrick, who has not had a bad game, by the way. And it's not his fault that we're down 1-0 and playing terribly, possibly down 2-0. Ricardo Bunsen-Berna. Yes? Yes. Great job, Ricardo. Thank you. That was like a third-degree Berna. Is Daddy funny, Henry? Get it through. Get it through. Get it through. What part of get it through didn't you understand, Fatso? That was a really solid tackle, but it was all for nothing. And then another solid tackle, all for nothing. And then this. What is going on with this team today? All right, what's next? Danica, I'm way behind. France. France. Yeah. France. I mean, okay, so to be fair, 2 of my books have been published in French, and The Fault in Our Stars is coming out soon. But France, I have to say, you're a big country, and I haven't always been through. And I don't know, when there are like 60 million of you, how come only 8 of you bought my books? So no, France, you get nothing. What's next? Germany. I've had great support from Germany over the years, and not only that, but the German national team plays beautiful football, and it has this. I know it has this terrible reputation for being, you know, the you know, like, there's this whole thing of Germans having the reputation of being efficient, and the whole joke about how there is no word for efficiency in German because it's just what they are. It's just the natural. Bobo is coming on, really. It's just the natural state of things. But what I love about German soccer is precisely or at least lately, the national team is its embrace of beauty and good play and good sportsmanship. And you see that in the Bundesliga, which is fast becoming like frankly better, not necessarily better quality soccer, but certainly a more enjoyable viewing experience than English soccer. And you saw it in the Champions League final when Bayern Munich lost to Chelsea, but Bayern Munich played like 7,000 times more beautifully. So I have become a huge supporter of the German team. I would say if I'm going to rank them, I'm going to rank them third in terms of my support behind Holland and England. Because they've been very supportive of my books. My German publisher has published all of my books They've brought me over to Germany several times to promote the books. My books do well in Germany. Looking for Alaska is taught in a lot of schools. So yeah, I'm gonna go third, behind only England and Holland, 2 countries I have great attachment to. All right, what's next, Danica? Greece, which has published none of my books, is not publishing The Fault in Our Stars. I know you guys are in a recession and everything. Greece. I don't look. Do I blame you for the mess that we're in? Yes, I do. Not entirely, but partly. And Greece. I'll talk about Greece in another video, Danica. But Greece, no. Not in my... Plus, I don't like the way they play soccer. I'm just going to say it. I'm sorry to all the Greek people who are listening. You're good people. I'm sorry that you're getting kind of screwed over by parts of the EU. But, Henry, I'm trying to make a video here, bud. I don't know if you guys can even hear it. Yeah, you can probably hear that. He's throwing a flamingo. He doesn't like... He's angry at Greece as well. Henry, how do you feel about Greece? I should say my best friend is Greek, and she would be mad at me for not supporting the Greek national team. But I'll support you when you buy some of my books, Greece. I know that you're busy having other economic problems, but that's I'm just saying. Come on. Get it in the net. Oh, that's frustrating. All right, what's next? Italy. Right after Greece. Yeah. No. Italy all right, so 2 of my books have been published in Italian, 1 very well. And they bought an abundance of Catherine's, which was kind of heroic. Oh, we're smelling our pits in shame because we lost. No, I don't like Italy. But one of my best friends is Italian, too. And Enrico and Marina are going to be so mad at me for saying these terrible things. Do you want to read books? All right, Henry and I are going to go read books. Best wishes.